Hello, my friend. Today we're going to talk about how to get more money without getting a raise or cutting your expenses or even subscribing to new services such as credit cards or anything. It's just a matter of having the knowledge of how to use it properly. Some people call it velocity banking. I call it just cash management, really. You're managing your own cash. So how does it work? Well, let's set up an example. Suppose you have $2,500 in monthly income. That's equivalent to $30,000 a year, right? Most people, that's the average income in the country. And you pay $600 in rent. You have $800 in credit card payments, several credit cards, and you have about $1,500 in living expenses where you pay your groceries, your gas, your internet connection, your Uber, everything that you spend in the month. So if these are your expenses, you would have $2,900 a month, assuming this is your take-home pay, no taxes involved. You would be running a deficit every month of $400 every month. So how does that work? How could you sustain that? Well, the answer is you can't. You have to pay the piper, right? So in this video, I'm going to tell you how, with the same income, the same rent, and the same living expenses, you reduce your credit card payments to zero, cutting back your monthly cash outlays to $2,100. And you would turn around that $400 deficit into $400 every month of positive cash flow. Now, how do you do this? We'll go into it. But first, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Just push it there, and it will turn like this. The D would appear at the end and will change colors. Subscribe so that you have more access to more videos. And please comment on the videos, and I will personally respond to you. If you have any questions or just want to comment, contact me, whatever, you can access me there. So let's go into the basics. Suppose you have, in this example, 2 credit cards, just 2 of them, with a limit of $5,000 each for $10,000 limit. You're carrying a balance of $3,000 in one and $2,000 in the other for a total of $5,000, right? And you have a monthly payment of minimum payment of $500 in one and $300 in another. So that's the $800 in monthly payments, minimum payments that you have to do there. So normally you would get your paycheck, you deposit it into your checking account, and then you make the outlays, right? You pay your rent, you pay your credit card payments, and you pay your cost of living, right? But what we can do instead of doing that is, when you get your paycheck, you send the entire amount that you receive to one of your 2 credit cards, and then on your second paychecks you send it to the others, so you would have 0 payments that month. So you say, well, I need the money to live. How am I going to pay my expenses, my groceries, my stuff? And the answer is with the credit card. You go and you charge for your groceries, for your lunch when you're out to work, for your gas, for your utilities, right? Any repairs you make to your car or to your house. Purchases that you might make on the internet, or you might take a Uber or a Lyft. If you pay to go to the movies, for example, you can pay all these things with a credit card. So there's no need for you to have money in your checking account or in cash to be paying for these things. So in this way, you will improve your cash flow by $800 every month, to go from a deficit of $400 to a surplus of $400 every month. But that's not enough. The idea is to not only improve your your cash flow, but also pay less in interest, in credit card interest. Sometimes they go as high as 20%. So if you're paying, if you're carrying a $5,000 balance on your credit cards and you're paying 20% interest every month, 20% per year every month, in a whole year you're going to be paying $1,000 in interest. That's 20% out of 5,000. So how to eliminate that? Well, we said that if you have 2 credit cards, and now with this system of velocity banking or proper cash management, I would call it, you would have certainly $400 extra to start paying down the principal on these, or start with the bottom one, but that's going to take you at least 12 months to pay off these credit cards, right? And you want to do it faster. And the way to do it faster is you start paying off one credit card, and the other one you use to pay your living expenses, to continue with the balance. Once you reduce one credit card to 0, then you let the grace period pass, which is 30 days. So in the second month, you start using that one, and then you start paying the other one all the way down. And this way, on the first credit card, on the second month, you will be interest free. And when you do that, it will take you about 4 or 5 months to do it, unless you have money in your savings account that you could use for that, to clean out your credit cards and start paying 0% interest on your credit cards. It's possible to do this. I have done it myself, and I'll show you. Here's my account statement. On the part that says interest charged, it's 0, you see? And I do have a balance. I have a balance of $4,000 on this credit card, and my minimum payment is $1,600 there. I'm not gonna be paying that because I'm doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. So I pay no fees, I pay no interest. I have a couple of videos on credit card management and how to make money with your credit cards with the rewards program, the cash back that they give you and all that. And so I encourage you to click on the description so that you can link to those videos. And remember to subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be automatically getting notices on all these new videos that I do, and the previous ones that I have done on credit cards. I have one on telling you how to make 20% return on your money. And it's not really an investment in the stock market. That is, it could be 20% or more, it could be less, but there's no assurance. But I guarantee you that you make 20% on your money, because that's the stated interest in your credit card. So if you pay that down, you're saving the 20%. So it's interesting to see all these videos I have made. I made another one on how to maximize your loyalty programs on the credit cards so that you maximize the rewards they give you, and you can link in the description so that you can have access to these videos. So I thank you for watching. Again, subscribe and like the video, and I wish you the best, my friend. Be well.